Hello, Hometalk! It's Amber here from Damask Love, and today on Hometalk, I'm bringing you a live project that is incredible for your next party. And if you can't already tell from my outfit and my flower, we are going to the islands. We're gonna make a tiki bar, and you're not gonna believe how easy this tiki bar is to create. All week we've been talking tiki around the office, and just to prove to you how easy this tiki is to make, I'm going to do it in a full-length palm tree skirt. So if you can do something in a palm tree skirt, it must be simple. The first thing we're starting with is this, a bookshelf. You might have one of these in your house already. If you don't, you can pick one up for like $19. Pretty much everything that I'm using in today can be used on can be picked up at Amazon. So you're gonna be able to get everything you need at Amazon, like this bookshelf for 19 bucks, all right? So here's where we're gonna start. If you're afraid of power tools, girl, come close, come close. Don't be afraid. They're so easy. And if I can do it in a maxi skirt, you can do it too. All right, I'm grabbing, the first thing I'm gonna need for this is a drill. It's not scary. This drill is fitted with a 1-inch wide bit. The reason for that is because we're gonna make a 1-inch wide hole. This is called a spade bit. If you want to come find me on the Damask Love Facebook page, I will post a listing of all the supplies, and you'll also be able to find them on the Hometalk page as well. I'm going to show you right here in the center of this bookshelf how easy it is to drill a 1-inch hole. I don't need this hole. We will not need, but we will want to. I just want to show you how easy it is. So here we go. Push down. There we go. Just like that. I made a hole. It's that simple. It's not hard. So now I have a 1-inch hole. I don't need that hole. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to do. I'm going to brush off all the extra. Let's see. And we're going to, let's see. Right now though, because I drilled that one for example, we'll ignore that one, but here on the corners I have 4 holes that I've already drilled. The reason for that is I picked up these things. These are bamboo sticks that you can get from Amazon as well. I believe they're called bamboo stakes, and they are about 1 inch in thickness. Here's the trick. They vary from thick to thin. So when you fit them into the holes, you're going to want to make sure you do it, and you kind of want to make sure you get ones that fit. So here we go. I've already cut 2 down to size, and I'm going to put them right, let's see, so I've marked them already. So I'm going to fit them into the hole, just like that. So I'm going to start, my tiki hut's going to start coming together. So you see how they fit right in there? You don't need any glue. You don't need anything other than a little bit of elbow grease to fit them in. And they're in there snugly. So I have those there already. And then I'm going to grab a smaller one. This is going to be the kind of crosshatch, right? Here's a trick though. Since it's just me making this, because you can totally do this on your own, I'm going to take these little guys. These are foam dots. This is totally a crafter's tiki hut. We're not doing anything terribly hard. These are foam squares, and actually, I'm going to turn this bookshelf around because the back is going to be the front of our tiki bar, okay? So I've done that. So now I'm going to take these foam squares and I'm going to put them on here. One here. These are really sticky, so they will hold this in place while I kind of do what I need to do to build my tiki bar, okay? So we're going to put those foam squares in place. I'm going to now take this crossbar and just stick it right there. It's pretty like unimpressive in a way, right? It's like, oh, all you're doing is sticking foam dots here? All I'm doing is sticking foam dots. So now I have that crosshatch. To make it look more like a tiki bar, I'm going to take some twine, just like twine rope. You probably have a bunch of this in your garage. And I'm going to start wrapping it around like this. You see that? There we go. So I'm wrapping it in an X. It's kind of like We were joking yesterday that if I get caught on an island like Survivor, I could build a raft because I practiced so much on how to build this tiki bar. So I've tied that one side, just holding it in place with that little foam dot. All right, we've added our crossbar here. I've already done one, and I'm gonna add that to the back. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing the tiki? Are you seeing the tiki happen? We're getting freaky in the tiki. We have a small bed around here if I was gonna be able to work that phrase in, so I just threw it in there just a minute. All right, so I've got my, kind of the bar front of my tiki hut. Now, this is like my favorite part of the tiki hut. Are you ready? I have over here a piece of, again, this is super easy to do. This is just plain old foam board. You can get this at the craft store. You can also order it at Amazon. But what's gonna make this super tiki is this grass raffia. This is a raffia table skirt that you can buy. I think it's maybe $19. It's very inexpensive. But what I'm gonna do is I've cut my poster board, foam core. I've cut it to the width of the top of my tiki hut. So now that it's that wide, let me turn this sideways. It's a little tight in here. I'm just gonna take my grass skirt, and what I did is I took it layer by layer and hot glued it across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So you're gonna layer that up. I'm gonna show you what the finished product looks like because we already did that ahead of time. Here you go. This is what it's gonna look like. So come close and you can see I've layered, just with hot glue, those layers of that raffia skirt and made a bunch of them. So it's super full and it looks like a tiki hut. Again, we're going to reach for those foam squares because they're really sticky and easy to use. You don't have to worry about burning yourself with hot glue. And we're going to just add them up here to that top layer. I'm doing this all in a maxi skirt, friends. Building a tiki hut in a maxi skirt. I would like to think that's impressive, right? It's pretty cool. We're going to peel back the backing. The hardest part of this whole thing is getting the backing off these adhesive squares. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. So we've got that there, okay? Woo! Oh, one more. So I'm just going to, because it's so lightweight, it's just foam core. I just add it there and tell me, okay, let me go, back here. Do you see the tiki happening? Do you see the tiki happening right now? How cute is this? Remember, you gotta comment, share, and like, and also the heart. If you've done anything like a DIY for a project, give it a thumbs or like it or press that little heart because I like when I see the little hearts floating around. Okay, now we can clearly see this tiki is happening, but there's a few more elements that we want to add in. Here is a crucial element here. This, again, from Amazon. This right here, you guys, is called reed fencing. You can purchase it at Amazon. This reed fencing comes pre-cut at 3 feet, about 3 1/3 feet, which is the same height as this bookshelf. So I didn't have to do any cutting. I didn't have to do any measuring. It's already cut. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to wrap the reed fencing around the bookshelf. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here and grab one other tool that I'm sure you have. It's a staple gun. I found that this is the easiest way to attach this. So Valerie's going to come here and I'm going to staple gun this baby into place. It's super easy to do, just like that. You don't really need many staples, just enough to get it to stay put. So I did one side. Now let's go over here. Oops, wrap it snugly to the other side. And I'm working through a couple layers here, so there we go. And then we'll do one more staple here. You can take this kind of framework, I gotta get on here in front of the tiki, use it for you can make a market, a bakery, use the idea of a bookshelf and adding poles and create whatever you want to make. It really is an idea. I love when you guys take a simple idea like this and kind of make it your own. So we can see now it's pretty much, this is the framework of our tiki. I like to fluff out the raffia on the top to get it to look a little fuller. So there we go. Now, I feel like everything I say has to be said back here. Here's the next step. Are you ready? Now that we have the framework done, now you get to have the real fun, because now you get to decorate it. And what we did was, 2 days ago, we went crazy with the Cricut Explorer. We went and we created a ton of decorations that I'm gonna use right now with you guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, grab my hot glue gun, which is always handy, and I'm just gonna start adding paper leaves to the tiki hut with glue. Oops, there we go. Maybe we'll put one there. We'll put a flower here. And you can see it starts coming to life, because we kind of want to cover up that that center part. If you didn't want to make them with your Cricut Explorer, you could also go to like a party supply store and pick up lays or something like that to add to the front. So we're just gonna glue those on. Let me take my glue gun over here. Also really works nicely as an actual bar, because we have a bookshelf. The back of the bookshelf is still open, so that's where you can put all of your drinks, all your barware that you need for your party. So there's a million different ways. I love the idea of a photo booth. Let me see if I can get this stuck on here. Okay, there we go. You see it coming together, friends? So I'm gonna keep gluing my flowers and my palm leaves. But here's another thing we made with the Cricut Explorer. So I got those kind of in place. We're like, oh, it's so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute. Okay, now I'm getting ready to show you guys a really cool tool. So hang with me. We made this on the Cricut Explorer, right? When we went into Design Space on Cricut, you have the Tiki Bar sign, but here's the thing, when you have a Cricut, it's really fun to personalize. So we added a little sign that says Crafters Welcome, right? So I'm going to show you how I added those holes with a really cool tool that some of you may have never seen before. This is the Crocodile. This is a really thick piece of chipboard. It's probably almost 1/4 of an inch thick, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. This tool right here will punch right through it. So here we go. I want to punch a hole on this corner, and it does it really easily. And I want to punch one on this corner as well. Okay, and right now we've already finished the bones of our tiki hut. Now we're having fun kind of just dressing it up. If you're just tuning in, that's where we are. So I've created this little tiki hut sign. What I'm going to do is just grab 2 pieces of wire and make little hooks. So, oh, if you've never heard of a Cricut before, my friend, I don't know if you're going to love me or if you're going to hate me after this, because the Cricut will do all things. I'm going to hook this on here. How cute, you guys. I just made little wire hooks with a piece of wire. Let's see if I can get that through. There we go. How cute. So the thing with the Cricut is that you can have a lot of fun really personalizing your projects, so that not only is it great for, if you're having a baby shower, what would you have yours say? Maybe welcome baby, or welcome, add the name of the baby to the sign. So to add this tiki sign, I'm just going to add a glob of glue right here in the center of my roof. There we go. So my crafter sign fell apart because I think my wire came out. Oh, here it is. Let me fix it. So you don't have to worry about securing them. You could if you wanted, but oh my gosh! You guys, you have to understand, this is the first time we're seeing the tiki hut come together. We've kind of visualized how it would look. So we've done that. We've kind of added some decoration. We could keep going, but I want to show you another really cool tool that I loved using for the tiki hut. This is the Xyron Sticker Maker. It's actually called the Xyron Creative Station, but essentially it's a sticker maker. It makes big stickers. So we cut out, because every tiki bar, I love how I'm crafting in the tiki right now, every tiki bar needs a bar menu, right? So we cut out some drinks. And if you're just tuning in now, we're making a tiki hut and you've just entered the best part, because I'm gonna show you our bar menu for the tiki hut. We've built the bones of the tiki hut, but now it's time to personalize it. I'm going to take this little piece of paper. Now, typically I would use glue or something like that to, let me see what, oh, there we go. Stick it in there. I would use glue or maybe some other adhesive, but because I don't want to get messy with glue, I can run that. You see, I just turn that knob here. I can run this through my Xyron Creative Station. Has anyone ever heard of this tool before? Does anyone have it? I know there were some of you who have a Cricut Explorer. There's some of you who've never heard of it before. Have you ever heard of a Xyron sticker maker? So I've now just taken that paper drink that we created and turned it into a sticker which has adhesive from edge to edge on that piece of paper, which makes creating adhesive elements really simple. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to disappear, but then I'm going to be right back with the coolest bar menu that you've ever seen in your whole life. All right, here is the Tiki Bar menu. I'm going to add my drink right there. And you guys, all credit for these drink names go to none other than my husband, who is not a crafter. He's a lawyer, and he usually isn't super crafty, but the other day we were talking about my tiki hut, and because everyone has to hear about the tiki hut, and he said, well wait, you have to have cool drink names for the tiki hut. They have to be craft cocktails. So we came up with craft related names for all of the cocktails. We have the My DIY Tie, the Mod Pajarita, the Rum Punch Board, which is a take on the We Are Memory Keepers punch boards, the Mink Julep. The Mink is a machine that adds foil to all of your projects. We have Craft on the Beach, and perhaps my favorite, the Pina Colada. So to make this, all we did was took more of that bamboo, created a frame, and then I just took a piece of wood and painted it with chalkboard paint to create a personalized tiki bar menu for my tiki bar. So I'm going to leave my menu right here, and then I'm going to show you 2 more elements that we created for the tiki bar. This, I'm sure you guys have seen these before. These are like those wood pallets that you get from the craft store. We wanted to paint it in like a lot of different colors to give you the idea of like that fun, beachy kind of dive bar vibe. But here's what we're going to add to it. I added more. There we go. I made some more stickers. Where am I going to do this? I'm running out of room. I guess, can we get down here? Can we see that? Now we're going to make one more sign, and I'm going to let you watch it come together because I'm pretty excited about this one. These are stickers that we put together with the Xyron Creative Station, and we cut the letters out on the Cricut. So any guesses yet on what this might say? And I love this font. This font reminds me of like, you know, like a Disney movie kind of like Hawaiian font. My ties. And the great thing about the Xyron Creative Station is that you can create stickers out of these really intricate letters, like this word. I would never want to have to create, you know, put glue all over this. My ties before, okay, does anyone know? You probably already saw it. My ties before guys. How cute is that? There we go. So you can make your sign say anything that you want. You can make it, you know, say no shoes, no shirt, no problem. You can make it say, you know, drinks free for, you know, whatever. You can, clearly my creativity is waning now. But we have one more element of our tiki hut. I really want to give you guys creative ideas that you can use and personalize on your own. So we were making the tiki hut and we said, you know what? You know those signs that you see that are like, have arrows? Can we make one of those? Well, it turns out, yes, we can. So let me show you how we did it. I took a dowel and a board, or a piece of wood like this, and a dowel. I drilled a hole into it, and I added the dowel. I'm gonna put it down on the floor and push it in. Just push it down in there, like that. There you go. Okay, so now we have that. The next thing we have to do, though, is add our arrows. I'm sorry I'm moving around so much, you guys, but we cut out these arrows with the Cricut Explorer, right? So we have South Beach. Clearly we have Damask Love headquarters. And then I'm gonna show you how you would make one with vinyl on the Cricut. So I'm gonna make myself some room over here if you guys don't mind the mess, but I wanna make sure you see how this is done. We cut this out on the Cricut and it's white vinyl. I'm gonna take some vinyl transfer tape. Has anyone ever used vinyl before? Anyone have experience with it? We're going to lay the transfer tape on top of the vinyl. And vinyl essentially, you guys, is just kind of like a thin plastic sticker. So when you're writing words out and you don't want to have to adhere letter by letter, vinyl is a great way to adhere words. When you're working with vinyl, you want to peel the backing away from the letters, just like that. Throw that on the floor with everything else. Take the arrow. This is just cardstock that I layered to create a thick arrow. Lay down the transfer tape. Take, this is a like a scraper tool. Rub that on there so it adheres nicely. And then all we have to do now, let's do that the other way. I peeled back some of the paper. Is peel back the vinyl. I'm taking off some of the paper with it, you guys. That's not so great. But generally, I probably rubbed too hard, but the letters are sticking, which is nice. But it could be an artifact of just this inexpensive paper that I'm using. But the result is just the same, and quite frankly, you really can't even tell that I made that mistake. There we go. So now we have a sign. So again, going back to my favorite adhesive today, because I'm too lazy to wait for hot glue to dry, I'm gonna add a little foam dot to the back, peel it off, and I'm just gonna stick it there. Key West, this way. Oh, so cute. Oh, you guys, I messed up. All my arrows are pointing the same way. Apparently, there's only one direction you can go, which is to the left to get to everywhere. Everywhere is the same direction. But there we go. So we have a little sign that we made with the Cricut Explorer with those arrows and just a piece of wood and a dowel to personalize our tiki hut. So all that. Easiest tiki bar ever, the funnest tiki bar ever. But in the short amount of time we've been hanging out together, we created this really cute tiki hut out of a bookshelf, might I add, with all these adorable elements using the Cricut Explorer. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure I will see you guys again on another Home Talk, but make sure you tune in again at 3 for the next Home Talk Facebook Live. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.